What's up, everybody? Hopefully, you're having a wonderful day. Today, I'm really excited because I get to open Konosuba. It'll be the trial deck this time around. I've never opened Rebirth for you, so I'm going to take it slow. The next video will be booster boxes. I just want to take my time with it and just go over some information about the product, and we can learn this all together at the same time. Not going to be opening all of this in here because I have nobody to play with. So for me to open 6 of these things, look for a serial number is going to be kind of a waste because I don't know what to do with the rest of the cards after I open it then. But what we're going to go through first is we're going to go through the actual product itself just to show you what's actually out here. So Rebirth for You, Konosuba came out on March 18th, 2022. If you don't know what Rebirth for You is, it is another Bushiroad product card line. And out here on their website, it's Japanese only. That's how you're going to get these products, which is not so great for me because the only reason I bought this really was because I love Konosuba. And I don't have any reason to believe that we will see this in Weiss Schwarz in English because it already came out. So for a reprint to actually happen, my mindset was like, are they really going to reprint it? Like, get this Rebirth for You printed out in the licensing agreement, just stick Weiss Schwarz in there somewhere. Maybe that'll happen in 3 months, but outside of that, I can't see a reprint coming for Konosuba. And since I thought these cards look really nice, I wanted to go ahead and just try my luck on Rebirth for You. Again, I have nobody to play with, so this is really just opening to have for my own collection and keep for my sealed collection as well. That's why I'm not going to be opening all this product. So, trial deck looks like this. Obviously, we're going to open 2 of them, 2 out of 6, but what's inside of here looks very similar to Weiss Schwarz. You get a pre-built deck, 50 cards with 3 partner cards. You get a quick play mat, and one box has 6 of them inside of there. The nice part about Rebirth for You, the big thing is they have serial numbers on their cards. And out here on the card list for this, I brought this up. You get to scroll down and just see all the different versions, but what I ended up doing was bringing up the Konosuba trial deck card list, and what you're going to see is you're going to see 3 of the same card over and over and over again. There's going to be 3, there's going to be some with 2. The ones with 3 are the ones with the serial number on it. So the first one we got with Aqua is your normal TD version. You can see, let me zoom in there for you. So the rarities are going to be right here on TD. You're going to have this TD Plus, which is a foil version. So all these cards got foil versions. And the serial number 1, which would be number 3, has this SNR on it. And you can see this gold frame around here. That is where the serial number is in there. So hopefully we get lucky and pull a serial number. That's what you're going to be looking for when it comes to these trial decks. I'm just going to show you real quick. Let me just scroll down. So here's Megumin, and then there's your Darkness serial number, and you have Kazuma right here. The reason I show you that is because if you go out there on You the serial numbers don't actually have pictures on there, so that's what they look like. Megumin is your huge one, followed by Aqua, Darkness, and then Kazuma, of course, is going to be last. And your trial decks down here, so this right here are your foily versions, these TD pluses. You're looking minimum 2 to 4 yen, 400 yen, so $2 to $4 roughly. Your normal trial deck cards is like $50 to $2. That would be a good old Wiz. I love Wiz. So that's always nice to see. So that's why I don't want to really open these. Really what you're looking for then is the serial numbers and some of these nice foils. And inside of these trial decks, by the way, you will also get, I thought it showed right here, 3 out of the 53 cards that are inside of it are the glowing hollow cards, so these TD pluses. Okay, so you're not going to be hit with a ton of them, but there is a good reason potentially to open all of them. If you're looking to, I guess, get a foily version of all different cards, you might want to open all of them again. I'm not going to do that. So with that, we are going to open this up. So let me go over here and turn this up. There we are. And I'm using my Roselia mat because I don't have a Konosuba mat. And we're gonna open this. So this is nice. This is actually a box, a trial deck box for Rebirth for You. Actually, one moment. That was a good video, YouTuber. I'd edit that part out, but I'm not going to do that. I just want to show you the difference, right? So I did not plan this, but now that I'm here, Weiss Schwarz, as we know, is right here. It doesn't even fit on my camera because it's so close, but Weiss Schwarz is like this. You can see like the difference in width here. So this is actually all lined up, and it is completely different sized. Kind of crazy, actually. But yeah, it's way bigger. It's a lot taller than what you have here. You can see that it's almost half the size of these trial decks. Okay, get out of here. Nobody wants you. Actually, a lot of people want that, right? At this point, people would kill for those displays. Not kill, but very closely. So the box is really cool, actually. So we got here Aqua and Kazuma, and Darkness and Megumin. This is what it looks like. It's really cool. I should have bought a bunch of these, actually. I think it would be nice just to keep. Love Konosuba. Why not? The booster box is gonna be pretty nuts. I'm not gonna open too many of them again, just more because I want to save it. And if one day people start playing it, then I will be able to open it. But if not, then you know what? That's how it's gonna be. Jeez, this serial number, it would be pretty cool to get it. And it still amazes me how Rebirth for You got the serial numbers correct, but you know, when it first came out for Weiss Schwarz under Madoka, like how bad that was comparatively to what Rebirth for You. It's like you couldn't have asked them to be like, hey, how'd you do your sign card? I mean your serial number cards. Like, why couldn't you just have stolen that in a way? Alright, so this is what we got. So, little known fact about me, when I go to the casino or anything like that, or when I play games, I pick number two. That's why you always see me grab number two, which hasn't been doing really good, but I'm going to grab, and it depends on where you're looking at, right? So, I'm going to pick number two back here. Technically, number two for me would be this one right here. But since I'm going to open two, I'm going to pick number two in what I believe is five in case someone goes, no, two is actually in the back. So I got these two. Right, that's how we're going to do it. And again, size-wise, what we got here, we got Miss Ruby and we got Konosuba. So you can see the difference in the trial deck. Kind of close. Which one do you like better? Right? Do you like this close? I really like, you know, because we always talk about mapping. So it's one of those ones where it's like, I like this because it feels like this is unopened. You can, I guess, open from here. We could try that to see about this whole mapping deal, but let's just find out. I like as I'm sitting here, okay. I like the band. I like you have the see-through window, but this also too is pretty nice. I get why you have this. It's the hanging at a store, but I feel like this one feels nicer to me. It feels nicer. Maybe if I had like Aqua sticking through here, that'd be pretty cool. But I like it. I like it. I've seen some people open trial decks before of this, so you can open it like here or on the side. I think I'm gonna go with the side. So I'm gonna keep the box. Because I'm just hopefully just going to be able to stick this back into the box. Because since I have no one else to play with, I need to preserve this somehow. And I can throw it in like one of those big folders, but I'm not going to do that. Oh, look. So right here is an actual, oh man, I don't know if you can see it. It's one of those, come on light. I got this light here. If you can see that right here, it's one of those circly sticker things. So circly sticker thing on both sides. And then we have this. So I feel like this is kind of a nicer design, especially without the tape. This whole tape nonsense that we go through where it's like half on, half off, looks ripped off, pops out. Should have a knife. I am stabbing myself apparently with a dull scissors. Okay. Come on, baby. Alright. So what we got in here? It's got this whole, oh look, it pulls out, which is nice. And then you don't really have to pop up this open thing. Like right here. If you want to keep the box, I can just rip this out. And so what we got here is your play mat. And we got your pack of cards. With this nice, does this thing just pop out? Come on, baby. Pop out for me. Okay, it does. I know you're right, like the slowest opening ever. It is actually, it is. Alright, so first time Rebirth for you. Again, this is in Japanese, so really me taking this out is of no benefit whatsoever. I can't read any of that. They do have a nice guide online, and people have definitely made a Rebirth for you how to play. So this is not my mat. Instructions. And over here would actually be my mats. Yeah. Isn't it nice? I don't know about you, but like, I wish this was in English. But playing a new game, like buying a new board game, buying any card game, isn't it pretty fun? Like it's just a new experience, which is neat because they're coming out with that Dead by Daylight game, board game. Anyways, yeah. So Matt, so it's very similar to what we got with Weiss Schwarz. Okay, and we're gonna close that up, and now let's just open this thing. All right, it's enough time gone. Let's do this. So we got Kazuma on here, and how are these? Wow, look at this. It's not even it's just a what do you call these things? Whatever people send these things in. Send cards in. It's one of these bags. A team bag. Isn't this a team bag? That's kind of different. Because I'm used to, remember the old Weiss Schwarz trial decks had like this kind of wrapping, but it was one of those ones where you peel around it and it's gone, it's dead. Like this thing, I could put it back in there. And you know, the current ones that we have are the ones with the band, so no plastic around it. So it's plastic around it. Okay. Anyways, Kazuma. Man, I love Konosuba so much. It was funny because when All About Comics. I don't know why I always say All About Cards, but All About Comics is telling me how he started watching Konosuba because of the video I did. So I've done my part in the world. I have shown somebody else the ways of Konosuba. So again, what we're gonna see from what I'm seeing is we're gonna see regular child deck cards up front. And then I'm gonna assume somewhere in the back is it's going to be there's 3 shiny TD plus cards. And then we're going to hopefully see a serial number. So as you can see, the layout most likely seems like Weiss Schwarz because you have 3 Kazumas right here. And this is the one that can be the actual serial number. So we got 3. Hopefully we got something good in the back. We got 4 of these Kazumas. Konosuba is one of those shows that I just truly, truly love so much. And just like all the characters and even all the voice actresses that go along, voice actors, voice actresses that go along with it, especially Aqua. And I think they're just all really great. I love drunk crying Aqua, or just she goes through so many different emotions that it's just amazing to me. It's a lot of fun. Yeah, Aqua. I definitely do want to learn about this game now that I actually have it. It kind of stinks that you know, people were asking me if there's anybody that plays Rebirth for you, and I'm like, I don't have anybody that plays Weiss Schwarz, and there's zero chance that anybody's going to be playing Rebirth for you, and especially with the amount of shops that actually sell these things. So we got Megumin here. but all the shops that sell them, like it goes pretty quick. But Konosuba, I've definitely seen that. Like these have gone. Rebirth for you is definitely hit or miss. Like where a set does well, they came up with Hollow Lime, and that did really really well. Konosuba for me, by the looks of it, looks like it's going to do really well. ReZero came out, and that seemed iffy. So we have Darkness. So if you're into, if you're into ReZero, they do have Rebirth for you cards out there that you can still find. We got Darkness. Look at Darkness. She's so great. And I can't wait to see the actual booster box because those have the swimsuits in them. Wiz is hands down one of my like favorite off characters. You know, not main characters. I just love her because she seems so innocent and sometimes I wouldn't say aloof, but um, and we got Eris. Look at look at Aqua, the fear of God, even though she is a god. And oh my god, this is so great. These moments are hilarious. I love the beginning of this anime. You know, when they're getting eaten by frogs and you can just see them, their legs sticking out there. That happened in Isekai Quartet too, so that was pretty amazing. And I see shiny stuff. I'm really bad with this. You can tell I don't do this very often because I keep showing shiny stuff in the back. We got Megumin, so here's our first TD plus. Man, they're always good with the foils. It's amazing to me when you see foils, just because it's pretty nice. For a trial deck card, it's got that rainbow foil. It's not like that shattered stuff you see with Weiss Schwarz. Anyways, with this TD plus, maybe they're like that on other ones. Ooh. Oh, Aqua, yay! Dude, I'm happy for that one. Just because. Look at her. And we got Wiz. Even better. I'm really excited for this Wiz card. And we got Kazuma. And that's just a normal. So this is a regular TD, and this is a regular TD Megumin. So three shiny cards is just TDs. And we got Megumin, Wiz, and I believe this Rebirth card, Aqua. So I actually like that a lot. So I leave these off here to the side. We got our partner cards. And I'm gonna open this next trial deck. Quicker though, quicker. I promise I'll try to make it quicker. Quickly now. But yeah, I mean, Rebirth for you looks pretty cool. Hopefully I can find someone to play it. But in order to actually play this, other than me just guessing, I'm gonna have to actually get translations, which is the huge problem with all of it. Is it's not finding translations. Translations are out there. You have to, I'm assuming, get printed out and put it in, like have it on the side or inside the sleeve or something like that. I don't know, but a whole lot more work. That's why I try to avoid buying Japanese stuff. That's why I made that video. You know, I don't buy uh, Japanese stuff because I don't want to go through the effort. Sorry, I'm lazy. Not that I don't wanna. Not that I don't like the cards. It's more just the effort required to do that. And a person with not as much time as I am, I'm not saying that my time is more valuable than anybody else's. It's just I don't really have the time to go through that effort. But for Konosuba, I will go through that effort. So here we go. Pop this baby out. Pop it out. Come on. You're making me look bad in front of everybody. Just pop out. You're making me look bad in front of my friends. How could you do that to me? Okay. Next one. I don't know about this team back thing. So does that mean that someone puts this? I was gonna say, I'm like, did someone put this in by hand? And I'm like, nah, it can't be, right? Like, there's got to be a machine that should be able to open this up enough that it slides in. That I think that's what's weird about this to me is this bag, this actual bag here. Can you imagine if that was like in your trial deck for Weiss Schwarz, if you actually had it where there was just like this team bag inside of this thing. Oh man, I think that would blow people's minds if that ever actually happened. Okay, so we know all this is the same. We're just gonna skip right to the back. So I go back here. And I didn't look any of that stuff, but this is how people do it, right? I don't really know. I don't watch a whole lot of opening videos. All right, so we got Trial Deck Kazuma TD Plus. Look at him. Oh, it's a Kazuma deck. We got Kazuma here, saving the girls. He does a fairly poor job of that. And then we got Megumin. And I did not pull a serial number, which is really sad. But you know what? That's how it goes. I think, what did I? Hold on. Yeah, so I got the matching partner card, which is nice. So just so we can go side by side here. I feel like I should try one more. I know that's kind of stupid. Why? Why? Mrs. B. Mrs. B. Pick a number. 1, 3, 4, or 6. 1, 3, 4, or 6. 3. She picked 3. All right. Oh, I lied to myself. I really like these cards, so I'm gonna go one more. Because there's no guarantee you're ever gonna get a serial number in this thing. But you know what? I said back then that it was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. She said 3, so I picked this one. That would be number 3 in my eyes. I can see if this goes actually the wrong way, that I might open the one that was beside it, because technically that could be 3 too. I'm just tricking myself into opening more of these, which is probably not the best thing to do. Well, whatever. I mean, who's going to be buying these things? Or well, for one, I'm not going to sell it, but at the same time, it's like, whatever. We live once. It'd be cool. Let's just see what we got in here. And this is what happens when you open product, right? You kind of go for it. I actually don't have this issue with Weiss Schwarz at all. You see me, like, if you're wondering about my coins, boosters, I haven't opened them all. Even though I really wanted it, it's one of those ones I'm gonna savor for years and years into the future. Like I haven't opened it, I haven't done anything with it at all. So it's just sitting there, like all my other product. And I've said that, like if I had a place to play at, maybe I'd be opening these, but I don't really have a place. But since Rebirth for You, I don't actually have a place to play it. I don't know, maybe that makes me feel like I want to open it. Not really sure. Not really sure why I'm doing this, but I am doing this regardless of what I think right now. Okay. I think this will be the last one. I'll leave 3 sealed. Okay. Alright. I'm gonna do this the pro way, which is, let's take this off. We got our Aqua again. The pro way. I don't know how people do this. Okay. And we have Megumin, shiny Megumin. Oh no, it's Darkness. She's not serial number Darkness. And we have Wiz. Did I get that one already? I did. I got that one already. Sadness. Such sadness. And then we got another Kazuma. What? That's from the first pack. I literally got the same thing from the first pack. Okay. Well, damn. You know what that means, right? You know what that means, right? Yeah, you knew I was gonna do it. I'm gonna leave 2 sealed. This is the other number 3. The first one was a fake 3. This is going to be the real number 3. Hey, I realized that I could just kind of saw through both at the same time. One slice, 2 birds. I don't think anybody's ever said that. All right, seal's gone. So now I'm left with number 1 and 6, and I'm not doing that. I'm going to save them. This will be the one anyways. I don't have to worry about that. It's too strong. Too strong for me. Okay, let's see what we got. No regrets today. I've had an interesting day at work today. My manager told me that she's assigning me to another manager. It was like a 1 minute call, literally. She was like, "Hey, you got a minute?" She's like, "Hey, by the way, we're gonna promote this lady, and you can be under her instead of me now." I'm like, "Okay." She's like, "Okay, see ya." That was fun. That was the easiest transfer I've ever had. It was different. It was new. Okay. All right. We got our Aqua crying or screaming or whatever. I think that was when she was being sucked up. And okay, I don't know how people do this. I don't understand. TD plus Kazuma, so that'll be our first one. Look at Megumin, joyfully clinging to her staff. And nope, not to be, not to be. I'm not gonna do it again. I'm not going to do. Oh, look at darkness in ecstasy, and we got Eris. Hey, first one, I think. So I forgot to show this, but on the back of the card, it's actually pretty nice. I don't know if that's just the. Nope, it's all the cards. So this is the TD plus one, so they have this nice shine to it. You see that? It's really, really nice. Anyways, that is everything. We did not get a serial number, but obviously serial numbers are definitely harder to get, and it makes sense on why they would be. 1 out of 99 for all of them. So in the future, I'll see what the other two hold. But for now, thanks as always. So have fun, be happy, and don't spend anything outside of your budget. See ya.